all of my friends are 10 out of 10. And it was so alarming to me how many men would come up to my friend, but completely ignoring my existence is just very odd to me.
And don't enjoy lingerie anymore. Well, yeah, because you wore it to Chili's the other day. Remember that?
See, that's all I get, bro. That's all I got to my name.
Woman paying the bill is the simplest thing that he can do.
The bill didn't come. He asked for the bill. And in French, he said 2 bills. I had a nice time, thanks. And then he read it and didn't respond. Tired of...
Welcome back to More to Life. Before we get into this video, like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
You look amazing in your bikini.
Oh, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Vicky.
You know, you say it like so questioning, like you're confused of your own name. I can't do this.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me?
Sorry, what is it?
Never mind.
Well, it was nice to see you. We're kind of just chilling here.
Hi, I'm Karthik.
Nice to meet you. I'm Summer.
Come up here so we can actually shake hands.
I'm like almost falling asleep.
Hey, excuse me? I noticed something about you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I didn't even say anything.
I don't know what it is.
Never mind.
North African.
Ah, like Morocco, Algeria, huh? That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
My man did the right thing. This is what guys should do, right? Talk as soon as but you gotta have not emotional intelligence. You gotta have some kind of intelligence to know they're giving you the cold shoulder. You got to see the cues. Every cue, he's seen it. He's seen not really interested. The woman, he saw them not really engaging, not showing real interest. He left right away. That's what you should do. This is why he's the GOAT.
Why is being a big girl in a friend group on a night out such an exhausting experience? I went out last night with my friend, and all of my friends are 10 out of 10s, which I love for them and I love for me also. And it was so alarming to me how many men would come up to my friend trying to holler at her and completely ignore me. And this is not a new experience. Like, I've experienced this multiple times, but it just alarmed me because I don't be going out like that. And I'm like, wow, people are still acting like this? Like, really? In 2024, the year of our Lord? And it's such an interesting tactic because I don't need you to entertain me. A simple hello introduction is fine, but completely ignoring my existence is just very odd to me. And it's like a very interesting approach.
It's not interesting. Actually, they're trying to get your friends. You're the oddball out of the bunch.
It's like, do you think this is getting you brownie points with my friend? What? Because if it was me and you completely ignored one of my friends, it's a wrap. I'm never speaking to you. But when guys do that, I hold a grudge for life. Even if this goes somewhere, I will never acknowledge your existence in my entire life. I will stand on business till I die and never speak to you again. You couldn't speak to me at first jump. I will never speak to you again, truly. And I'm so glad that I have done work to just become more secure in myself because I know I looked good as hell last night. Nobody can tell me otherwise. But I know back in the day, that would not have been the case. I would have felt so insecure. I would have felt so down about myself and been like, oh my God, what does this mean? It doesn't mean anything. It just means that people... And I just hate that this is an experience that so many of us have to go through just because we are not what people are attracted to. It's weird. Honestly, it's odd. But what can we do?
No, you in a friends group, but not but hotties. It's gonna happen. Get used to it. I'm sure it's been happening for quite a while. There was no need to talk about it. Just accept it. You're not the hottest one out the bunch. You're the one that holds the coats when guys are talking to them. Accept your position. Accept it.
Call, same time. How would I not know how hard it is to do the show I work on? You have to constantly reaffirm that you are good enough, that you belong there, and then always prove it. So I would just always say you have to You got to do twice the work to get half the opportunity. But that, to me, the mentality I've always had.
Yo, that is so criminal. The way both of them sitting there like, you telling this. I don't want to say what I want to say, but you telling this. What are you talking about? I know you spread your legs to get. That's how they sit and look at their faces.
Pat on it, is that just going to make me better? So that's why I'm excellent.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No boys.
Because I had to be. I couldn't be average. I couldn't be okay. I couldn't be late. I couldn't complain. I couldn't say no. Now I do.
Yeah, that's how both of them are sitting there like, are you serious right now? But that's wild. What happened with her sleeping to get ahead. But she's on television. A lot of women do that. And I forgot in corporate America, I forgot the numbers. It's something like around 40% or something like that of them do that. And they actually get ahead while doing it. So can you knock her? Yes, but she did what she had to do. If you think like a woman, that's good, but it's really not good.
Between Tampa and Los Angeles, it's like we got all. I mean, two cities have glommed all the championships and players.
She belongs to the streets.
Yeah, it showed what he was thinking about when it came to her. Like in the lawsuit involving multiple Fox Sports personalities and executives, it alleges that self-professed Christian Emmanuel Ochoa was sleeping with colleague Joy Taylor, who was using to get prestigious on-air positions at network. So she was like, put me on the air, put me on the air, put me on the air, throwing it back, clapping it. Yeah, a guy's gonna take it. You think a guy's gonna say no to her? She's hot, but sad she had to do it.
I went on a date and it's like, it was good. And then yet, like, I'm just tired of, like, I don't know. The bill came. The bill didn't come. He asked for the bill. And in French, he said 2 bills. And then so they came. And I was like, if someone says, I want to take you out, then I want to be taken out, which means to me to pay and whatever. So we did that. I paid and it's fine. And then after I was honest and I just said it, like, I don't know. Cause I said like, yeah, I thought you were going to take me out. And like, to me, that means pay. And then suddenly his English wasn't so good anymore. When he was like, I don't understand what you mean. I was honest and like, whatever, what else do I have to lose? I just want to be honest because there's a way that I want to be treated. And like, I might as well just tell someone, like, what else do I have to lose? I don't know. And then like afterwards he was like, next time I'll pay. Like unprompted, he said that after we were having another conversation. I said, okay. And then he said, are you free this week? And I said, yeah. And then I texted him after and I'm like, I had a nice time, thanks. And then he read it and didn't respond. And it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, I'm just tired of it. I'm happy I was honest. But like, I just like want a gentleman.
The entitlement has to stop. She has no clue. She's probably never stepped foot out of the US ever. Because in that side of the world, there's no feminism. On that side of the world, they believe your counterparts over there, females, they don't take nice to a man spending money on them. They're not the same as how you are over here, right? That's why you're all emotional. And I have proof. Wait, there's more. I have proof to show my claims are real. Because you're acting entitled. You don't understand pain until you really go through it, until you're somewhere and you really experience hardship. Feminism has women soft nowadays, so soft. A guy, he probably likes you. He said to you, hey, next time I'll pay. Because he knows it's important to you. So you crying right now, because I know these are real tears. It really is. I believe you, actually, from the way you're doing it. Actually, I don't, because you're doing it on video. He said he would pay, and she still, like, you should want a gentleman. Understand different cultures. Men are different. And let me get into the next video. You guys need to see this.
Have some experience with dating here. Tell us.
I had experience with two German. First one, we were dating like for 3 or 4 months. In the end, he broke up with me because of money. Really, he expected that I will pay in a restaurant, and I didn't do this. I said, sorry, in my culture, man pays, and maybe I just used to it. Of course, from my side, I make presents, and I can invite my boyfriend to the cinema. He's a man, he's strong, he should protect her woman. Paying the bill is the simplest thing that he can do.
Now on the first day, do you pay?
I don't pay. Like now, I have a guy, but he's from Kosovo. He pays.
That makes sense.
See now, you see the attitude. That's the difference. The guy broke up with her because he didn't want to pay for her dinners. He left her. She is not used to paying. But did she cry and say, oh, I can't believe he left me? He's hard. I think she says she's from Kosovo, but she comes across like a Russian because she seems real hard, right? Her exterior is hard. And did she come across as entitled? No, not at all. She expects the same thing as you, but she doesn't have an entitled attitude. Why? Because it's not like that over there. You can't do that. Men won't take heed to it. But she stuck by her guns. She wanted a man to pay for her dinner, and she wasn't crying about it. She wasn't feeling emotional. She found someone that will do it. One guy left her because he wasn't willing. Well, one person isn't willing to do it, another person is willing, and keep looking until you find that genuine. Don't cry about it.
Yo, what the fuck is funny?
I'm not criticizing.
You laughing? See, that's all I get, bro. That's all I got to my name, bro.
Okay. I just want y'all to see what my baby daddy be dropping off to my kids, and when he drops this off monthly, y'all. I just want y'all to see.
Told y'all I was coming to drop off this bread.
Okay, come on.
Coming to drop off this bread.
Okay.
Come on. That's all I got right now.
This is your monthly drop off.
Yeah.
I know you don't have to.
Stop
explain.
doing all that, bro. That's
doing
for money in the morning now. Stop doing all that, bro. Like every time I come over, you always criticize me. Criticize me for what, bro? For what, bro? It's funny.
I'm not criticizing.
You laughing? See, that's all I got, bro. That's all I got to my name, bro. I'm trying to do for my kids, and you sitting here laughing and shit. Funny, like, what's up with you, bro? You say you don't doing this, bro.
But this is monthly.
It's 8 years. That's what. No, it ain't monthly, bro.
You do
I
give me
just bought a dub last month, so stop doing that, bro.
So you ain't just give me $8 last
I
month.
didn't.
Yes, you
For
did.
my kids.
You did give me $8 last
No,
month.
I didn't, bro. So stop doing all that.
So what else? Okay, I'm not even finna go back and forth with you. It's okay. How do I be tweaking? I'm just saying it's okay. I'm taking the $5.
It's 8.
Yeah, that's wild. I am gonna say it's her fault. She knew who she was laying down with. Like, to mock him now on the internet, that's foul. Like, why are you mocking him on the internet? It's embarrassing. I am embarrassed for him, but that's who you chose. You laid down with him. You knew he was no good. Only thing I can attack her about is that she has a great attitude. She's laughing, joking about it. She doesn't seem like she's not making it too much of a big deal, but she is showing on the internet, so it is a big deal. But she could be doing a lot worse. $8, dropping $8, $20, any kind of low number under 100, crazy work. But she chose him. Now she's a single mom.
If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. Girls with no fathers in the home have lower self-esteem. No father families more likely to be victims of, especially with single mothers. Children with high BMI more often come from fatherless homes. Here's something: fathers have the fittest children. That was really interesting to me. The more opportunities a child has to interact with biological father, the less likely they are to commit a crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are incarcerated, the population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes. Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father.
Yeah, I get it. She said it too many times. She was pretty much saying the same thing, but tell that to all of the women out there. Men know this already. Men have known for a long time, but tell it to the ladies out there. They need to hear it because they don't understand why a lot of them are the way they are. Maybe because they didn't have a father themselves. Fathers are very important in children's lives. Fathers are very important in society. And fathers are needed, whether it's helping a kid stay out of prison or helping them get through life, right? A father helps a kid become mature or grow into being mature much better than a lady by herself. Fathers are great.
Jenny, quick question. How do you feel about men sharing their feelings and speaking on their mental health and speaking about their emotions and stuff?
I think that we need more men to do that.
To speak about their emotions? Yes. And just to fess up how they're feeling?
Yeah, because men have feelings too. They don't need to hold it in.
Right.
And you don't need to build up resentment.
True. Right. So why can't y'all tell us, like, when y'all hungry or when something bothers y'all or, like, whenever we do something that just mixes up the flow of things?
Well, our faces do. Exactly.
What do you mean your faces do?
Our faces.
Usually our body language or something tells y'all, but now you're telling us that we need to read minds?
That's crazy.
So do we need to read minds or do y'all need to read minds?
You know what you did, though.
What do you mean I know what I did?
When you've been with a partner for so long, you know when they're hungry.
So why does that not work both ways?
No. I can't tell sometimes when this man hungry. Because right? Like, come on now. Money's hungry?
Okay, but what about when you're upset about something we did and we don't know what you're upset about because we think it's a good day? Yeah, your eye tells it.
No, as soon as you did it, you got to answer.
Okay, all right. I think y'all answered my question.
He tell him the whole time, like, shut your mouth. He's right, because you you bringing up a check that you can't cash from, man. You're never going to get the answer. They're never going to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. They refuse to deal with it. So it makes no sense to even argue about it.
Oh, girls will be like, men don't enjoy lingerie anymore. Well, yeah, because you wore it to Chili's the other day. Remember that? Remember when you put on your favorite lingerie set? Yeah, you wore it to Chili's. That's why men don't anymore. Because there's no reason why you down the block at 10 p.m. I mean, how can we enjoy that? Also because you wore it to the gym. Remember that too? Another time you went to your friend's birthday party, you also you wore a different set too. Like, y'all gotta stop. There's no reason why I should see-through booty shorts at Walmart. No way.
My choice! My choice! My choice!
And then girls complain at the end, oh, men are not into... No, we are, but it's just that you wear so much, all of you, that it's like, oh, I seen someone wearing that to Apple the other day when they were buying your iPhone. It's like...
He's right. It's everywhere. That's all you do. And you claim that's how you go outside. It's for other women. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because who is really looking at that cake when you're walking by and you baked it? When you bake that cake before you go out in the morning, who's going to look at that cake?
This is not for others' view. This is for me, and this is what I feel most comfortable in. This is not an invitation for you to come objectify me or decide that this body is meant for you.
A man, so stop it.
A lot of people don't understand what I mean when I say happy wife, happy life. So let me explain. When you're with a woman and you're fulfilling her needs, her emotional needs, filling up her cup, everything else is going to fall into place. Okay? If a woman is being loved correctly, a woman is going to love 10 times greater than that. And that's just the facts. The woman isn't supposed to be the one stepping up and be the leader and doing those things. If a man isn't giving anything, isn't being the leader, isn't stepping up, isn't filling up her cup a little bit, and is just wanting to take, everything's going to fall apart. Everything's going to be okay. A children's happiness depends on the mother's happiness. It all revolves around that. And the fact that y'all don't want to make your woman happy in the relationship really shows your true colors. If you don't want to be with a woman and make her the happiest she's ever been, then don't be with that woman. Don't be with a woman, period. Unless you want to fill that woman's cup up, the way that she's gonna fill yours up, don't even mess with us. That's what I don't understand why men wouldn't even want to be doing these things for their woman. You chose her, and now you're just gonna take. You're just gonna take.
Yeah, men don't want to do those things because then men that do them, they get thrown into a category. That's the nice guy. Oh, I don't like, he doesn't make me feel right when he does to me. I saw a video the other day. She said, I don't feel right when guys are nice to me. That's why. You spoke, men listen.
Can someone tell me why guys just aren't trying anymore?
Well, sure, I can explain that. It's because a lot of women, or rather I should say, the loudest women out there, have actually demonstrated quite well that there's nothing worth trying for.
They can't even take us out for like a simple date. I keep seeing on the internet how everyone keeps getting treated.
Really? Everyone?
And I'm just like, we can't even get the bare minimum?
But what exactly constitutes the bare minimum? No one can seem to come to a consensus on that. So that is a large part of the problem. Some individuals think that $200 first dates are the bare minimum, while others are actually just satisfied with coffee. So some really have to make up their minds.
And it's really sad that it's like a universal kind of experience.
No, it's really not universal, because a lot of women are having absolutely no problem at all dating, while others seem to be having quite a time of it.
It's so easy to please us.
Really?
I would enjoy just someone visiting me at work and bringing me my favorite coffee.
Stop the cap.
How hard is that?
See, that's not an unreasonable expectation, but there are those women out there who seem to want the moon, but couldn't even tell a person where in the solar system it is.
She's mad. She just wants something. But I'm looking at you. I see the green hair. A guy, when he looks at you, he's thinking mental issues. He's thinking Joker or the Riddler. That's what she looks like. The Riddler's wife, right? Seriously. But a man looking at you like the Riddler wants no parts. Look in the mirror first before you talk, and then wonder why men aren't pouring into your cup. They don't want your cup. They don't want to be nowhere near your cup. Keep your cup over there.
I don't feel sympathy or empathy for people who have been through trauma and as a result treat other people like shit and abuse the out of them. If you've seen my trauma salad video, you know I've been through trenches and never in my life have I physically harmed another person. Always the excuse that it's our parents' first time living too. They're like 56. You could have learned by now. You could have gotten the help that you need before you even begin to have children to abuse your children. I really don't care what you've been through or what you've been exposed to. You should have done something about it as an adult before projecting it onto other people. Some people don't have the access or the means because of capitalism. People don't have access to therapy or medication. You find other to make it work. It's literally never an excuse. It's unacceptable. I can 100% empathize with someone struggling to take care of themselves or maybe take care of others. But abusing people because you went and you didn't resolve it, that's not my problem. Like, I don't care. I don't care. There's no excuse.
As soon as you started talking, I looked at your face, I seen your eyeshadow, and then you started talking all entitled. I said, this new generation are some of the softest around there's ever been, right? Because how dare you? I'm sure your parents are feeling that way, and they're holding back. I know they're holding. I'm sure they let you have it sometimes. But just hearing you talk, you made me want to lash out. Seriously. So I can imagine how they feel. And, for sympathy or empathy for people who have been through trauma, it was a lot harder back then. It was. Because they went through that trauma, they may not know how to do it themselves. Maybe they didn't get therapy. There's some things that they haven't paid attention to. I know, I understand what you're going through. But did I cry about it? No. I bumped into the same thing with my father. But you know what I chalked it up as? I chalked it up as he made me a man. Because that's what's probably happening with you. That could have been a learning experience. That could have made you an adult. That you could have learned from. And said to yourself, I'm not going to be like that. But instead, you get on the internet, you get on TikTok and talk about your parents. How disrespectful. What your parents need to do or what somebody needs to do is take you, give you a good old-fashioned butt whooping. I'm sure my wife can talk about it. You know what my wife would say? She'd be like, oh, no, my papa, you know what her father would have did? What she'll tell me her father would have did? Whoop that right now. You need it. That's how you talking. You talking like you didn't have enough when you was growing up. They should have did it more. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching this video. See you next time.